If you keep fighting, honorees, you're likely to get your second win just as a distance runner. And it's said that only when runners are exhausted enough they reach that place do they find out what they can truly accomplish. If you keep persevering, honorees, while you're in the valley, not only will you likely make it to a higher ground where you can make decisions, but you will also have developed character which will serve you well through life. So again, to our 2015 honorees, congratulations for a job well done. Thank you. God bless America. God bless the great city of Paterson. And God bless each and every one of you. So each honorees will receive a certificate that say you're hereby awarded the Mayor's Award for Outstanding Civic Contribution. Your efforts has enriched us generously because a community possesses no greater treasure than the dedicated service of its people. I extend my gratitude and appreciation and wish you good health, happiness, and success in the years ahead.
First of all, I'd like to give honor to God for allowing me the opportunity to continue with the work I do. Some understand, some don't. But we're going to do it anyway. I want to say I don't have family here, biological, but I've got plenty of people that I consider my family. I stand on the shoulders of those that have come before me. You may know my father, Louis Gilmore Jr., his wife, Bessie Jameson, and others, too many to list for this short time span, now that all the time's been taken up. But that's all right. We have to recognize as we go forward. There's just so much to be said about community activism. And for the person of whom I'm being recognized for today, Medgar Evers, the first field secretary of the NAACP. I feel honored and privileged to be receiving this award for such a honorable NAACP icon. I myself am a Golden Heritage Lifetime member of the NAACP almost 30 years. I come back home to do some of that work. I get lambasted, I guess, sometimes behind my back because most people don't talk to me in my face when they want to talk about me, except for Ernie Rucker. But the bottom line is, I challenge people to be their best. I challenge people to do the work. I challenge people to be accountable. And some of them don't like it. That's too bad. I'm not going to stop. Because they didn't like A. Philip Randolph. They didn't like Martin Luther King. They didn't like a lot of the civil rights leaders and others that came before me and us today. They were vilified. They were not taken. We have to understand we all have a role. And my role is the agitator. You know, activism means that you're active. You know, I went down south many years ago as a child to Cousin Willie's chicken farm. And I forgot his wife's name, but the point of the story is that our clothes got dirty. And the clothes needed washing. And so they didn't have a washing machine. So we put the clothes over in the basket or the bin over there, and she said, them clothes ain't gonna clean themselves. You got to get the lye soap and the scrubbing board, and you got to agitate those clothes to get them clean. It's no different than what we have right here. There's a whole lot of washing need to be going on around here. Too many things are not being done, not said. I want to stand in the way of the apathy and get in the way and put my foot in somebody's tail if it need to happen. That's what we need to do. So don't get mad if I put my foot in your tail. Be thankful. Be thankful you got my attention. because we trying to get things better. Some of y'all need to do some work. They take positions and they don't do the job. And that's what's wrong that I feel. We're not doing the job. If you're not going to do the job, don't take the position. We don't need to be resume building with these positions. You need to do the work. I want to stand and talk to the issues, although we're here today celebrating and happy and smiling and all the pictures are joyous and so forth. But what about those dying in the street? Let's talk about them for a minute. The Emmett Tills, the Trayvons, Fidwadi, Jacoby Hyatts, our own tragedies in our own Paterson. We don't have to go far to all these national conventions and this and that, whatever, to celebrate talking about other people. Peanut over there in your church. We can talk about the things that are happening here and increase our resolve to finding solutions for the problems here. What about the poor? We have over 50% of this community is at the poverty guideline, at or below the poverty guideline. Where are the programs for the poor? Now, millions of dollars have gone back. It's a new day. We got a new administration. We have to start challenging the new administration as well. Good leaders don't get mad when you ask them to do something. Good leadership embraces you and says, how do we make it better? That's what we want to do. We want to let you know we're not satisfied and we want to work with you in order to make it better. That's the challenge. Everything is not rosy. Everything is not good in Sunday. There's a whole bunch of other days in the week. And we need to rise to the challenge and be the community activists and be active in the community. I want to wrap this up by saying I'm not going to stop. I didn't ask for this award. I appreciate it. I got some more at the house. But I don't do it for this. I don't do it for the award. I don't do it for the acknowledgement. I do it because it makes me feel good to know that I'm doing the work. I raised my kids. I got grandkids. I'm retired. I don't have to do this, but I do. And it makes me feel good because unlike some people, I want to go to heaven. And this is how I think I'm going to get there. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. I just need...